and they will both have worked this one out already.
Wow, trouble for Mamedyarov. He is now down to 4 minutes.
Oh, and he's gone forward with his knight.
Yeah, this looks like a piece sacrifice, right?
Yeah.
Because the knight can just be captured and... Oh, sorry, my arrows. The knight can be captured this way. And it has been captured. And what's to stop Duda winning a piece now? Pushing forward in the centre. This bishop is pinned, it can't move.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to understand. Maybe there's some trick here to do with how strong this black pawn is, but...
No, I don't think so.
I don't see it. Duda plays this move. OK, he gives up his queen, Mamedyarov.
Oh!
Bishop takes knight. He's just giving up his queen for the white rook. That queen has disappeared. And in this position, Duda, once he recaptures this bishop, I think he will immediately, he's simply a queen for a rook up. This one is winning, surely. Black's saving grace is that this pawn is really, really strong, supported by Black's bishop, but a queen for rook is too much.
It is too much.
He's done it before, though.
He's done it before. At least in the past, when Mamedyarov has sacrificed queens, normally there's an immediate compensation, there's an immediate reason, but here he's half bluffing, I think. The black rook moves across, attacking the white queen. At least she's not great right now. She's not active.
And in fact, if she steps to the wrong square, she's going to get trapped.
You're right, Ivanka. If she gets to this square, she's trapped in 2 different ways.
Yep.
You can bring the black rook down, and no escape squares for her.
Mm-hmm. So that means you have to put the queen on the edge of the board. It's only one square.
So, yeah, one of these 2 squares. Whoops.
Yeah. I would not put her in the eye line of the dark square bishop, so I would step forward to the A2.
Yeah, this one looks a bit scary to allow the bishop to stare down at you. So, yeah, I agree, Ivanka. This one looks most sensible. But suddenly the black rooks are coming in. This is one attack on the white queen. She has to step forward, I guess. And maybe the other rook could jump in at some point. OK, he does go into the corner. Maybe he was too scared of the rooks on the double, on the second rank. And suddenly he's playing with fire, Duda. And, OK, we see the stockfish suggestions again. Still good for white. But he's fighting Mamedyarov. Yeah. This is the type of advantage that could disappear if Black's pawn can somehow trick its way forward. I don't think it's safe yet. You don't want to push this pawn because this attack on the white queen can maybe just be blocked by White's pawn. Also, maybe, yeah, I mean, I guess you step for the pawn forward and maybe let's give both sides a couple of moves just to show an example. But if, say, he gets the opportunity, maybe not here, but rook takes pawn, this would be the dream, getting rid of the pawn and Black's bishop for the rook, and White would emerge with an extra bishop. So, OK, this was prevented, but this is not a recommended move by the computer. Black's rook came in. To me, it's the most natural, actually, bringing the black rook in, but what's the downside to this one? The black rook looks nice and active. Maybe there's just no threat. What can White do now? Computer goes to +4? Wow.
I don't understand this because to me it looks... It can't be a bad move. You know, Black is threatening to push the c-pawn 1 square forward and, goodness me, that's terrifying. And, oh...
Wow, he pushes forward Duda, giving away a pawn for free, seemingly. The pawn is gobbled up. What's the idea?
Plan?
I guess he's freed up the bishop on this nice long diagonal, but... I don't see the plan.
Is he going to also push his c-pawn? Say, you got a pass pawn, I want one too?
Yeah, a battle of the c-pawns. It's weird to have pawns this way round. Normally, Black's pawn would be blocking the white pawn. Neither pawn is blocking the other here.
Or maybe he just wants to free up his bishop defensively.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to free up this piece, like you said, Ivanka. Now he has access to this diagonal at least. But the computer did not like it. It didn't approve of giving up a pawn for free. Still a queen for rook advantage, but the white queen is pretty bad right now. I mean, I would be terrified, I've got to say, of the white king on the back rank. I would want to step forward a pawn at some point. I'm not sure whether I have time, but just want to give it some breathing space, an escape square. I'm not sure whether that's a good move. Like you said, Ivanka, maybe this one, pushing forward.
Shall we have a look at if you can take a breather? If you push the pawn?
You push the pawn?
I mean... Is the black pawn also going to advance? I mean, because this position looks so dangerous despite the bar being all the way on White's side. I mean, this is just not how it works when chess is played out amongst humans.
if it's computer versus computer, you're right. It's just a win for white, essentially. But human versus human, you get scared of this pawn stepping forward. You get scared of it promoting. Maybe you accidentally get your king trapped on the back rank. Actually, the more I look at it, the more I think Shaq is just... I mean, we knew this already. He's a genius. But he's found a really nice practical way to continue. It was either this or suffer, right? Suffer a pawn down position with no chance of winning. This one, he's either losing or he might turn it around and win.
I agree. This is the way to defend against those unpleasant positions. You've got to create mess. You've got to be that agent of chaos. And I like what he's doing. And when it comes to the clock times, well, Yanchisov Duda, just under 3 minutes.
He spent nearly half his time on this one move, and understandably. That might be the worst queen I've ever seen, I've got to say. So white could pick up the queen and put her on an active square, then probably just game over. But OK, he is activating that piece. And now, again, the question, Ivanka, can that black pawn push? Can it continue its march?
Now it's much more tempting, especially because the white king doesn't have a hidey hole to escape to.
The evaluation bar dropping every move now. This is how difficult it is to handle for white. And you said this pawn push is tempting. What else could black consider here? Maybe you could move the black bishop. I mean, this move is the first move you want to play, right? Push this pawn. And as you mentioned, if white does now make space, then suddenly the black rook comes forward. It's pinning. It's about to remove the defender, the blockader, this white rook. Maybe this is winning for black suddenly, because for example, Mamedyarov under 1 minute. We said they were quick players. Is there only 27 moves? OK, he does take a timeout to create luft, create air for the black king.
This probably allows the white king to also do the same, you know, because if you feel then his nervousness there with no way to escape to.
Yeah, copy.
Yeah,
copycat chess.
Absolutely.
Push a pawn in front of the white king, just like black did there. I'm not sure who it benefits more, but it benefits both. Just not sure who it benefits more.
Yeah.
Wow, what a game. So many surprises. We barely predicted that middle bit where black gave up a piece, then gave up a queen.
But, you know, the action happened very early on, and, you know, it's still critical around move 27.
You're right, Ivanka. You said it yesterday. Between move 20 and 40, that's where the action happens between these two. I mean, you see some grandmasters where the action only happens like move 50, 60 in some endgame. You see some where it happens only between move 10 and 20. Here it's middle game.
Yeah.
Both of them so creative. And Duda tanking now on the clock.
Well, he doesn't have too much time on his clock either. He's ticking down to just over a minute. And the heat is on for both of these players. It's another roller coaster game.
Fantastic. What a start to the final day. Obviously, Mamedyarov, he is fighting for a comeback. It's not looking good for him right now. And if he loses this game, it's getting really dramatic. Then he will have to win 2 games and only 3 rapid games to go. I mean, I see the bar. So I understand it's most likely that Duda will win this game. But all scenarios still possible?
Definitely.
As long as that black pawn exists, as long as it lives. And like Ivanka said, just one slip and we'll see the bar swing the whole way to black side. And Duda was frustrated. OK, he does eventually copy black, creating some air for the white king. But that's the one risk is what... Look at this, the evaluation bar now on black side.
Whoa! Yeah. And, well, this is the type of position where anything can happen. I mean, such a natural move. I mean, really? Why does the bar not like it?
There must be something concrete for black. Maybe it's bringing in this second rook. Again, that's what we call the blind pigs. They'll just eat anything in their path. On that second rank, the white pawns are just doomed. They're going to drop off. But the question for Duda is, can he eliminate this pawn? We said this was the key. I don't think black should get greedy now and capture this white rook.
I think black can force a draw here by attacking the queen.
Attacking the white queen.
Yeah, you keep...
Very clever, Ivanka. Let's show this on the board. It's getting really tense. Mamedyarov under 20 seconds. And you can attack the white queen. You don't want to take this rook first. If you take this rook, you lose your bishop, and black's bishop is the key. Here, a queen and bishop together, will beat 2 rooks. Essentially, you're a piece up. A queen is the same as 2 rooks. White has a bishop for free, and he goes for your idea, Ivanka. He doesn't take this rook. He wants to kick away the protection of this rook first. So the rook bullies the queen. If it moves to this square, actually, then you can move across this way. And she's almost trapped. She has to go the whole way back, and then the rook drops next to her. Wow, things are turning in Black's favour. Duda goes the other way. He steps 1 square forward, and Black's bishop comes in. Is Mamedyarov going to checkmate Duda?
Whoa!
Yeah, it's looking that way, David.
Yeah, suddenly the white king has been abandoned. White's queen and rook are too far away. And the f2 point is always the weakest in White's camp in any chess position, especially here. It's going to get captured. Black is going to be attacking with a bishop and with 2 rooks. Suddenly, how does White even do anything? White's queen can't even counterattack. There's 1 check, but look how safe Black's king is. No more checks ever. Black's king is super safe. OK, he pushes a pawn forward, but suddenly something is about to drop on this square. Oh, it looks... OK, Black is winning. Wow, you take it with the bishop. This is winning because if the king steps forward, the bishop drops back with a discover check, winning the queen at the same time. Let's go back to the players. Mamedyarov is going to take this game.
What a turnaround.
He just needs to give another check. Duda smiling. He was a queen up. And he's lost it. And we'll see this... OK, White's other rook has gone. And next move, wherever the king goes, Black's rook is going to jump out the way with a check. Black's bishop will capture the white queen. Game over.
Oh, wow. We have a comeback, you guys. Mamedyarov, he does it with a